Hello everyone. Starting a bit late in the day, so this is going to be a short stream. But today we are testing Behemoth from the start. If you will recall from the last stream, I made some changes to the structure of the spider dam, and in order for those to propagate, I had to sort of start from scratch. So that's what I've done. I have created a new game. We will start now. And we're just going to walk through Behemoth and see what happens. Hopefully everything is working. Hopefully nothing is broken due to changes. This, by the way, is the color overlay map. I just added, hold on. I just added sort of a visible path that leads you to that outcropping above the water spider dam, the place where you're supposed to escort Goskin to. So yeah, just added that. Not a huge difference, but it at least gives you sort of a visual cue of where you can go. Okay, let's load this up. Since the last stream, I've updated the mission descriptions. I've added the scripts to Gosgin's conversation to give you the detonator so that you can trigger it yourself without having to enter in the mission console commands like I've been doing. And I've also updated the mayor's conversation to ensure that the Talk to Gosgin mission objective gets activated for every possible combination, for every possible branch of the conversation that you can have, which is supposed to send you to Goskin. So here we are, just outside of Black Lake. I'm treating myself today, by the way. I'm drinking a Diet Pepsi instead of water. It's 4:30 where I live, so it's just about that time of day where I start to lose steam and fall asleep a little. I usually get a second wind around 6 or 7 if I'm working that late. So if I start to nod off, just hang on. I don't usually fall asleep for more than a few minutes at a time. All right, here's our hunter. Here's the flooded Black Lake Dam area. Just before I saved this game, I heard the Behemoth roar. So that does happen, but we're not going to see it in this stream. Okay. La-di-da-di-da. We've been through this many times. If you're new to this stream, I'm sorry, I'm not going to read through the conversations the way I did last time. I've read through it so many times. Okay. Okay, well, thanks for the information. That didn't break. He's given us our mission. Investigate. Investigate unusual events in Black Lake. Go to Dunsford. Because of the particular conversation branch we chose, we talked about the residents fleeing to Dunsford, so it has also activated this objective. Visit the displaced residents of Black Lake, not O Black Lake. It's getting cut off by my scroll bar. That's disappointing. All right. Well, at least we can see that the updated mission descriptions are in place. All right, we're going to cheat a little bit and dev sprint because I don't have time to play this mission in real time. Especially not when we do recon on the lake and the dam. Okay, here we are. Everybody's spawning. There's Goskin, that's good. We've got a sky pig. Also, yeah, that's also good. Yep. Gotta have those sky pigs working. Okay, Mayor, talk to me. Must be the Mayor. I'm player Benetton. Okay. What's happening here? I saw it with my own eyes. I think I'm already seeing a problem. I'm going to make a note here, but we're going to ignore it for now because it's not a serious problem. And I'm only worried about serious problems at the moment. Okay. Now this should have activated the mission objective, recon the lake. Look for an explanation for the creature's appearance. Good. We are now going to look for an explanation for the creature's appearance. Oh my goodness. Okay, so the first thing is we investigate their mine, their shutdown mine installation. Okay, it looks like they clear cut this area and left the logs to drift. They seem to be flowing downriver. Okay, that's our first clue. And now we're going to take the long trek downriver, but we're going to take it much more quickly. Thanks to DevSprint. Yes, yes, yes. It looks like that triggered twice. Hold on. Anything that happens that isn't a serious quest breaking bug, I'm just jotting down. I'm not interested in fixing right now. I want to get back to the point where we're blowing up the dam. If this sound is too loud for you to hear me, please let me know, because it's actually a little loud. I might just turn it down preemptively. Okay. Hey, I didn't know you were streaming. The last thing I watched was the November update. It was really funny. I know the feeling. Yeah. Yeah. I've been streaming for a little while now. I think this might be the 11th stream. And it's going good so far. I like it a lot. Okay. Now, since we're dev sprinting here, this is going to pop in. I've never seen a water spider dam this big before. Okay, good. That should be everything that we need to recon the lake. However, for the mission objective to be completed, we have to speak to the mayor. So we'll go back to the town. Oh, there I just triggered that Behemoth trigger, where I say, what the hell was that? In response to the noise. Okay, we've got a destroyed mesh here. What's going on? Generate cached mesh. Okay, I'm not concerned. It does not concern. Does not concern the mission at hand. Hello, Skypig. Okay, here we are. Okay. So I tell him. He tells me it's the mine. We need to smash that dam or this entire area is finished. Okay. La-da-da-da-da. Our chief engineer of the mine, Gosgen. Go talk to Gosgen. Now that should have activated the talk to Gosgen mission objective. Good so far. Alright, I'm saving. So we don't have to go through that again. Okay. Hello, Gosgen. Please let your conversation be correct. Okay. We had a whole session, for those who don't know, where I had to figure out why he wasn't talking to me. Okay, our man engineer, I presume. Da-da-da-da. I love this plan. Consider it done. Okay, I'm placing my life in your hands, player. If I go, any chance of saving Dunsford goes with me, and I'll be very upset. I'll be packed and prepared, blah, blah, blah. Tell me when you're ready to get going. Okay, I'm ready. What was that about? Okay. It looks like we need a DTS after talking to Gosgen. But I don't think that affected anything. At this point, we should have activated the mission objective. Escort Gosgen to dam. In which case, that little conversation thing doesn't really matter, because we're going to escort him to the dam. Yes, yes, yes. I'll probably turn this up a tad again. Let's see. What have we got going on in chat? Would love to watch the stream, but don't want to spoil the game for myself. I chose this mission specifically because it's sort of a side quest. It kind of relates to the main quest, but if you just watch this dev stream, you won't really be spoiled for anything. All the other work I'm doing on the other missions, I'm not streaming at all. So I had spoilers in mind when I chose this. Do you know about Unreal Engine 4? Max draw distance and so on? How can I set it to max rendering distance? No, I mean, I know a little bit about Unreal Engine 4, but this is made in Unity, and most of what I've made has been in Unity. I've only dabbled in Unreal, so I can't help you. All right. Now here is the path I just drew. We're right about here, I think. So again, I'm just a little concerned that people sort of won't realize where they're supposed to escort Gosgen to. I have a feeling when I see people play this, that's going to be an issue. So I preemptively put this path in here that leads more or less directly to the spot with the outcropping. Now, if everything goes well... Oh goodness. What's going on now? Wait, do we have some clippy rocks? Yes, we do. I just added those, so... Clippy rocks. Again, not mission critical, so we're going to press on. Okay, now Gosgan should show up here. Error, attempting to save the same trigger twice. Trigger, Behemoth dam attack. Not concerned. Hello, Gosgan. Here we are, safe and sound. La-di-da-di-da. Let's concentrate on the dam. Okay. Let me make some quick drawings of the place. I'm going to wait. Okay, after he's done explaining all of this, he should give me the luminite fuses and the detonator. Yes, yes, yes. Great, give me the charges and I'll get started. These are luminite fuses, all my own design. You'll need to attach one of these fuses to each charge or they won't blow. Understood. Good man. The way back should be safe enough for the time being, so I'll meet you back in Dunsford. Hopefully to hear you bring the good news. Okay, he's gone. Okay, there's our detonator, which you saw me make in an earlier dev stream. Here's our black powder charges, and here are our luminite fuses. You'll notice the detonator doesn't have a... I keep pointing to the screen like you're gonna see. You'll notice in the inventory slot, the detonator doesn't appear, or doesn't seem to appear. It's actually there, it's just so tiny you can't see it. That's because I haven't set up the display properties for it the way I have for the black powder charge and luminite fuse. But that's, again, it's minor. We're just trying to get to where we were last time with blowing up the dam. Okay, am I gonna die if I did this before and I was okay? Okay. What is this nonsense? What is this nonsense? We got part of a wall missing here. And we've got these errors cropping up. Error, attempting to save the same trigger twice. Now these are triggers that are inside of the dam. And I think what's happening is we're hitting this error and that's halting the structure builder and it's not finishing the structure. So I'm not really sure why I would try to save the triggers twice. That's a little bit strange. But I'll save here. That shouldn't cause a problem with the structure. All right, I'm gonna stop and load at this spot. Can I ask just one more question? What are the three meanings of the numbers at the top? Like 0.4.6. Does the first number mean final game, then second means playable, and last is just update? If you're asking about just my game, we started at 0.0.1, and then every time we change the game enough to consider it like a major release, we go 0.1, and we add one number to the second number, and then every time I make a minor change, I add one to the third number, and eventually it adds up over time. But that's just my like personal preference. Version numbers are different on a lot of projects. I mean, there are some conventions, but they're not real strict. Loadifying that time. All right. Again, I'm not going to worry about it. It's hard to let this stuff go. I want to stop every time and fix every bug I run into, but I gotta keep my eye on the ball here. Okay, I'm underground. That's good. When I jump on this, Mr. Leviathan should attack me. Yes, he does. Super scary. All right. We're going to place our charges and attach the fuses. On the whole, though, this is going well so far. I mean, we're playing through the thing without a lot of interruption. Oh my goodness. What the hell just happened? I jinxed it. I shouldn't have opened my fat mouth. What just happened? I climbed. Oh god, Leviathan's gonna kill me. I climbed down a vine and it dumped me into the ocean, and now I'm being tossed around. Why did I have to jinx myself? Okay, we're gonna try that again. I wish I'd been paying closer attention to which vine I climbed exactly. I was trying to climb up to the spider egg. Sounds good. Keep going. Have a fun night. You too. Yeah, I suppose if I climbed a vine and it pushed me down and I ended up in the water, the river collider would have sent me sort of flying about. And then because there's no above ground, below ground trigger, I just would have been flying around under the water. The question is, what vine was that and why did it put me down instead of up? I guess we'll find out. More Pepsi. I played the Doom multiplayer beta last night. It was a funny experience because I used to be quite good at multiplayer first-person shooters when I was, a lot younger, and I haven't played one for years. But the Doom name was enough to sort of pull me out of retirement, so to speak. Man, I suck. Man, I just suck these days. It was funny. My aim is terrible. Yeah. I actually liked it a lot more than I thought I would, based on the reviews and comments. Okay, here we go. Yeah, would you look at that? Everyone is saying it plays like Halo. which I wasn't looking forward to because I don't like Halo multiplayer. But it didn't seem that way to me. I'm not exactly sure. Maybe it was just the weapon thing. I don't know if one of you has played it and can weigh in. Let me know what exactly feels Halo-y about it. The only thing that comes to mind is maybe the fact that you start out with your weapons equipped instead of finding them on the ground, but I actually didn't mind that innovation. It seemed interesting. Okay, here we are. Here's the culprit. You are a ladder. Yeah. Well, it looks like the dismount point is definitely wrong. Look at that. That is definitely not correct. Strange. Okay, well, here's how we're going to handle that. Because I don't want to deal with having to regenerate the structure from scratch, I'm going to manually edit the dismount point. Either that or just drop me up above next to the spider egg, because I just want to test the essentials of the mission. To make sure that the actual mission scripting works. I don't really care about the ladder. And then I'll go back and fix all these minor things later. Yeah, the dismount point was as far below as it should have been above. Somehow it got inverted. I don't know. When I saved the structure, it might have gotten something messed up. Another thing I liked about the Doom beta was the engine. I really like the new idTech engine. It is so smooth. Um, and I know not a lot of people don't love it, especially because of the texture pop-in, but um, damn, it was smooth. I don't just mean fast. I mean, you know how every engine has its own feel? You can sort of just smell it coming off of it, even if the artistic style being put to use within that engine is really, really unique. Whatever the feel of this new idTech engine is, whatever that intangible thing is, I love that thing. It feels really solid to me. I just like it. Okay. You first. You second. Let's get a light in here. You guys can see what I'm doing. Okay. Now we're going to manually pull me up here. Next to the spider egg. That's right, I'm cheating. I don't even care. Oh, damn. I caused a collision. That's not good. Okay, I'm gonna try that again. Hopefully without killing myself this time. Let me make sure I have headroom and everything. Okay. Okay, now we have one more of both, and for the life of me, I can't bloody remember where I'm supposed to put the fourth one, so I'm going to cheat it because I wasn't paying attention to Gosgin's conversation. So let me look here real quick. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Come on. I want to place you. Why can't I place you? I'm getting interference from something, a water collider perhaps. Let me make a note of that. Water collider interference. Oh, it never ends. Okay. Attached fuse. Good, good, good. Spider Dam, your days are numbered. I'm above ground. Now. I'm going to save again. Okay. Detonate. Whoa. Oh no. Well, that orb didn't like that. Did I place the charges wrong? Oh no, not all weak points are destroyed. Not demolishing structure. Shit. I screwed up. Let's see what didn't get blown up. It occurs to me that I really need to add a bit of screen text that says whoops or something to that effect. Okay, it looks like I didn't blow up the one that is affected. The one that was being interfered with the water collider. And you know, I think I know how to prevent this. We're going to make one minor change here. And it's something I should have thought of earlier. When the player is underground, river avatar collider should be off. Okay. If player local surroundings is underground, else do all this stuff. Okay. All surroundings is underground. else. No. Forget this. This is redundant. This is redundant. I don't need to do this here. Okay. What we'll do is we'll disable collisions on the rigid body. And that way we don't have to worry about turning on and off all the colliders, because there's like 3 or 4 layers of colliders, I think, if memory serves, and I don't want to deal with all of those. My only big question is where do we get the rigid body? Where is that set? Refresh flow collider dynamic. Refresh props dynamic. Fresh props. This is a little bit convoluted because this is an editor class as well. I just want to make sure that I'm not checking the rigid body before it's been assigned. So when we create this thing, we're instantiating it from a prefab, so it's possible that we just have it set. Yes, we do. It's set automatically. I don't even have to worry about it. That's the way I like it. Okay. So now when the player is underground, the river will stop detecting collisions until the player goes above ground again. That works for us when we're inside the dam. I mean, it should be that way anyway. I just never set it up to do that. So when we're inside the dam, the river collider will no longer interfere with placing that charge. So I'll be able to place it where I'm supposed to place it. By the way, can you hear music right now? I'm playing music, and I played music on the last stream too. But when I checked it on YouTube, when I checked the export, I didn't hear any music playing. So I'm wondering if VLC pumps it through a channel that OBS isn't picking up or something. I don't know. So, I mean, it's pleasant for me. I like hearing it, but there might just be dead air to you guys. I don't know what's going on. Okay. Here we go. So when I load this, I'll have to go into the dam. I'll have to pick up that bomb with the fuse attached and place it again. This will be a good opportunity to test that the fuse remains attached to the bomb after it's been picked up and put in inventory and then respawned into the world, because I haven't explicitly tested that yet. So come on, caffeine. Help me fight the drowsiness. It's coming on strong. I can hack it though. This relaxing music is not helping though. I'll tell you that much. Okay, here we go. Alright, getting serious now. Okay. I am underground. Good, good. Not detecting collisions. Okay. Oh no! Oh good. Oh thank goodness. Oh. In my inventory it doesn't appear to have the fuse still attached, but when I place it, it looks fine. Whew. Okay, that's good. Well, that ain't right. It's fine though. It's fine. I think I already knew about that one. Okay. Where am I going? Here we go. Alright, detonator. Let's blow this joint. Yay! Demolished. Okay. Oh. Well, would you look at that? Escort Gosgan to dam didn't complete. Shit. Let's look at the conversation exchanges that we need to complete in order for that to work. Exchange 5, 6, and 7. 5. And Behemoth 2. That's not the right conversation name. Needs to be Behemoth 3. Okay. I'm going to load again. And I'm going to manually set that objective to finished so that I can see the other objectives get activated and keep going through the mission. I just want to get through this. Okay. Hearing the music, Anti-Human says, "Hello, Anti-Human." Okay. All right. Mission complete. Objective Behemoth. And the objective name is Escort Gosgin to Dam. Escort Gosgin to Dam. Destroy dam. Place and set off the powder kegs to destroy the dam. That is now our objective. I will now move this again. Oop, where'd you go? What is your problem? What is it running into? If it's not the river, what is it? Oh god. This is frustrating me. Above ground. Below ground. Okay, so when I'm not able to place something, what that means is that I'm raycasting and encountering a substance or a collider that's marked as water or is of a different layer than I'm supposed to be able to place stuff on. It has to be solid terrain layer. Looks like I'm able to place it on like the actual detonation point. But even though the river collider does not appear to be active, this rock for some reason is still not permitting object placement. Let's take a look at the collider. Structure, terrain, ground, wood. These are both fine things. Could it be that despite having disabled the collider, I'm still raycasting onto it because it's a trigger? Let's find out. I'll disable it manually, and then I'll try to place this again. Yep, that's it. Okay. Alright, so as it turns out, I won't be able to take the shortcut that I had hoped for of simply disabling collisions on the rigid body. I actually need to disable our colliders. Okay, well. This is simple enough. What was it called? Flow collider? I'm just going to search for this base game object. And then at least I can just disable or enable the entire game object instead of trying to enable or disable the specific colliders that we've got under it, because it changes depending on what kind of river it is, and I just don't want to deal with it. Okay, that should do the trick. All right, let's get out of here. I'm above ground, I'm going to save again, now that it's placed in the right spot. And we've got our mission set up correctly. Boom. Yay! Look at that, water level go down. Objective complete. Destroy dam. So that worked. Now I need to report to Gosgen. Okay. If you'll recall in the last dev stream, I set it up so that those particle effects from the floating spiders from the Leviathan crashing through the wall were supposed to be destroyed, and it looks like those were. However, our spider eggs, which we set up using a different method, are still here. And I know why that is. It's because I didn't save the bloody structure. Alright, what's done is done. I'll just have to check it on the next round. This is where having a team and like distributed responsibilities would come in handy. You know, you tell one person they're responsible for making sure structures have all been saved before going on a test round, and you know, then it's not left up to me to remember every damn thing. Alright, river is nice and low. I'm liking it. Hopefully when we get back to Black Lake, the lake itself will be lower. That waterfall... Is that... Okay, we're just getting pop in because I'm on dev sprint. This doesn't look correct yet. Yeah, this still looks high. Let's check it out here. Behemoth Lake, state water level high, and state water level should be 0. It's at 15.5.